but I want you to think about this, because when you sit there and you look and you don't answer and you give me that blank stare, that's how it goes out to America.
That's fine.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Married at First Sight moments.
Mia, we have been through more in these 8 weeks than some people have gone through in years.
For this list, we'll be looking at the funniest, most romantic, and most unhinged scenes from the American version of Married at First Sight. Which of these moments made you say "I do"? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. I've met him before.
I think they are both quirky, eccentric in ways that they will love in each other.
Eccentric and artsy pair Bennett and Amelia won viewers' hearts on season 11, but an unexpected twist early on nearly threw a wrench in the works.
I've met him before.
When the singles from New Orleans met at their wedding, they surprised everyone by revealing they had actually met at a party years before. Seeing as the show's entire premise is based on strangers being matched by professional matchmakers, this could have been a major error on the show's part.
The only thing really to consider is just, do we stay married or not?
However, the two didn't appear to have spoken again after that initial meeting, depending on what report you read. Although they would later divorce, their connection during filming made for one of the show's sweetest arranged marriages.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my
What is that?
It's a tattoo! It's a tattoo!
Yeah, so my answer is yes.
Number 9. The bed. Season 8 couple Christine and Keith were attracted to each other as soon as they met at their wedding.
Right now, I am 100% satisfied.
Nice to meet you.
And while lifestyle differences led to a few bumps in the road along the way, the two never lost their physical attraction.
So I walk upstairs, I see his bedroom for the first time, and oh my God.
They made this clear at the reunion. On the season's decision day, a ceremony where couples decide whether or not they want to stay together, Keith and Christine were so excited to be staying together that they made the most of a filming break and decided to, quote, take advantage of the bed that was on set.
Oh, I didn't know where this was going.
As their fellow castmate said, TMI Keith and Christine, TMI. Number 8. Suspicious behavior.
I know things haven't been going well, but I woke up today just hoping there's like a little sliver that it's our anniversary, maybe we can do something nice today. And
this entry belongs to another season 8 couple that wasn't as successful. Kate never felt secure in her relationship with Luke. This was made worse when Luke admitted he wasn't all that attracted to her.
worst case scenario, this was one of the fears that I had going into this, is that one of us wouldn't be attracted to each other.
When reunion host Kevin Frazier pressed the issue at the reunion, Kate addressed her suspicions that Luke might be gay.
Your Facebook page said interested in men and women, and it still says to this day that you're in a relationship with a man. I'm sorry.
Things escalate from there. More accusations, a bizarre tidbit about Luke's Facebook relationship status, and Luke's canned answers lead to a heated exchange between him and Frazier.
You're winning.
No, you're winning. I'm not winning.
You are clearly winning.
It's an awkward moment, but Frazier handles it with professionalism and poise.
I don't understand that. I just want to say.
Luke.
Number 7. Beth explodes.
I just have nothing to say anymore.
But this really is an opportunity for you to tell the whole story, or
doesn't
kind of at least
matter.
fill in the blanks. No, it does, because we're
doesn't.
sitting
I
here
don't-
right
I
now to
don't-
fill in the blanks.
I
That's
really
what we're
don't
doing.
care anymore.
Even though the show is about finding successful marriages, we find it hard to believe that the producers aren't casting for drama as well. Few Married at First Sight couples brought the drama like constantly bickering season 9 cast members Jamie and Elizabeth.
Now I'm stuck out here, wet, salty, and I have to eat dinner like this.
So dramatic.
You.
From their honeymoon trip to their basic Caucasian private life, the two were always able to find something to fight about.
Not even like a back massage, nothing. You don't initiate anything. You just like do basic like Caucasian sex.
After an argument in front of the other couples, Beth becomes enraged when Jamie won't apologize for his behavior and pushes a coffee table across the room, knocking over filming equipment in the process.
Wouldn't take up for me, Jamie. Why didn't anybody take up for me then?
Despite their sometimes volatile relationship, Beth and Jamie are one of the show's success stories. They're still together 3 years on. Number 6. Chris's surprise.
You don't want to share with your wife what's troubling you?
and how it affects our marriage.
Chris went into season 12 of Married at First Sight making a habit of keeping secrets. Less than a day into their marriage, he told his new wife Paige he wasn't initially attracted to her.
I don't think that the attraction is fully there yet for me, to be perfectly honest.
This hadn't stopped him from consummating their marriage, but the other shoe dropped in the next episode. He admits to Paige in the most frustrating and roundabout way possible that his ex-fiancée is pregnant with his child.
So I told you he was engaged and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I just found out she's pregnant.
The moment is frustrating, entertaining, and completely bonkers in the way only Married at First Sight can be.
I know Chris has alluded to the fact that we may be trying to work things out. And I wanted to make it very clear, me and him working it out, that's not my intentions right now at all.
Understandably shocked, Paige never really recovered from the news.
To be honest, I don't really think that things will change.
Number 5, a question of manhood. You know the saying, opposites attract? Well, for this season 3 couple, opposites did exactly what you'd expect them to do. Aggressive Sam and passive Neil clashed from the start.
I'll look for houses 24 hours a day for all I care.
Wow, that was fake. That was fake. That was bad.
I learned from the best.
Neil's passiveness made him a target for aspersions on his manhood, with Sam even suggesting they switch outfits at one point. Things came to a head during a spirited game of tetherball on their honeymoon. Neil had finally had enough, and Sam clearly did not take this well.
If you're not okay, I'd appreciate it if you just say it's not okay instead of smiling and nodding, because clearly that's not gonna work with anyone.
I'm good. I want to move forward from where we're at now.
Different communication styles are one thing, but these two had major personality differences from the start. As Sam so elegantly put it,
He's a vanilla wafer and I'm like a Samoa cookie.
Needless to say, this marriage did not last.
I want to get a divorce.
Number 4, Brandon versus the producers.
I'm here to work. I'm doing a job.
We're all
doing my job, bro. Very good.
Some people don't deal well with being told what to do. These people generally don't like being on reality shows, but they make great TV. Case in point, Brandon. This season 10 husband didn't adjust well to being documented 24/7.
We're done. You're not gonna get what you want to get. Get this camera off of me.
After an already intense argument with his new wife, Taylor, Brandon became uncooperative with the producers, who made an on-screen appearance to try to get him to put his microphone back on. Brandon continued to antagonize the producers, daring them to put their hands on him.
In fact, y'all should probably just go ahead and take this mic off. Don't touch that mic. Guess what I just did? What, you gonna put your hands on me?
The couple's argument continued upstairs, where not even a closed door could keep prying cameras away. Number 3, baby steps. Season 6's Shawnice and Jeffy had a few bumps early on in their marriage.
So you want a high five now?
No. Yeah, no, don't touch me.
Although it wasn't always easy, the two found a genuine connection. As the season went on, though, they won over the audience with their unfolding love story.
So my goal in marriage is being ride or die, and when I say ride or die, I do thick and thin, like we're here for each other.
But their story on the show got a poignant end when Shawnice presented Jeffy with a pair of baby's shoes, her way of telling him she's pregnant with their child.
What are these for?
We're having a baby.
The two have a lot to figure out in regards to their marriage, but promise to always be there for one another. This emotionally raw moment addresses how complicated and fulfilling relationships can be, especially under the microscope of television.
I promise that I'm right here, no matter what.
Number 2, Mia is MIA.
Tristan, meet for the very first time, Mia.
Season 7's Tristan lived out a Married at First Sight nightmare when his new wife was detained at the airport before their honeymoon. Mia's husband and the producers were left totally in the dark by the issue until it came out there was a warrant for her arrest, and she was charged with stalking and credit card fraud.
It has been 18 hours since Mia has been arrested, and still no one knows where she is.
Although Tristan decided not to let the event color his perceptions of his new wife, the two never seemed able to trust one another.
I don't know, because I don't know you.
The two would later divorce. It's probably for the best.
We are divorced.
When they did announce their divorce on the reunion special, they couldn't even agree on who initiated it.
So who initiated the divorce?
I did.
Okay,
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Initial reaction. Fate intervened when Anthony's fiance's first initial appeared to him in a dream.
Last night,
I had a dream. It was a dark room, whatever, and all of a sudden this flashlight turned on, and it turned over to the letter A.
When he realizes his bride's name is Ashley, he's gonna be blown away.
Amber abandoned. Amber learns that her new husband may have been unfaithful.
For me, things are getting real, things are getting permanent. The decision I make will forever affect my life, and it's just scary that I have to make this decision so soon. Even though Matt has done some disrespectful things, I still like him, have a connection with him.
I don't want to hold your hand. The couple's chemistry was so off, they couldn't even hold hands without fighting.
You wanna hold hands?
Nah.
No?
I feel like we have kind of a chemistry issue, you know?
What are you, I'm so confused right now. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, even when we're just riding the car and standing there, that could have been time, you know, we could have just talked a little bit.
So then why didn't you just engage me?
See me. Sheila and Nate have a tearful heart-to-heart on their honeymoon.
What can I help you with?
See me. You don't see me. I'm just over this. I don't want to do this with you.
The question. Bobby's proposal to Danielle made for an emotional decision day.
I want to know if you'll be with me forever.
Oh my gosh.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, crying at the altar.
Obviously, I wasn't like, what a knockout, you know,
This moment comes from the very first season. The show's entire premise, that the newlyweds will not meet their spouses until the wedding, pays off in a big way when Jamie sees her soon-to-be husband Doug for the first time. The tears start flowing when she realizes she's not as attracted to him as she wants to be.
I'm getting married right now to someone I don't know. I'm thinking I just made the worst decision of my life.
Just when it looks like Jamie's about to bolt, she says, I do. From this intensely awkward start, America got to watch as the two fell deeply in love. The two are a married at first sight success story and are still going strong to this day.
It's so wild because a few years ago, Doug and I were just begging God for a baby of our own, and now we have 2, and one is learning to ride her bike without training wheels, and the other is starting to walk.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.